It's here. It's finally here. I'm talking about 5G. Hey, what's up? So Safaricom, Nokia and Huawei have been having talks to bring Kenya to the 5G map. Now we all know Safaricom, our tech giant. They've been really struggling to put 5G in Kenya, and they had actually said that they're going to postpone that idea until further notice. But recently they just decided to put Kenya on the 5G map, which is really great. Now if you don't know what 5G is the 5th generation of wireless technology. We have different generations. We have the first generation 1G, second generation 2G, third generation 3G, fourth 4G, now fifth 5G. So 2G, 3G and 4G, they have been taking each generation to a whole new level. 2G took 1G to the next level by enabling us to browse the internet, to be able to watch videos on YouTube. Then 3G came along, and then 2G became slower to it, but 3G enabled us to do more things like watching videos without buffering anymore, very low latency. Then 4G came, and it seemed like everything is progressing very fast now. So everything is fast with 4G. We have internet live streaming, can watch videos now with very little latency. And then now 5G being rolled out into the whole world, and 5G is all about speed. It has download speeds that are 100 times faster than 4G. Apart from high download speeds, 5G can cover up to 1 million people in a square kilometer, as opposed to 4G, which can only cover 100,000 people in a square kilometer. In Africa, there are only 2 countries that are rolling out 5G right now, Kenya being the second one. So Safaricom has been taking Kenya up to the next level each time, and it has been making Kenya to be a potential for other industries. For example, now that 5G is here, the vehicle manufacturing industries, which have been waiting for 5G to be available in almost every country so they can start making self-driving vehicles available everywhere. So that now 5G, because it is available here in Kenya, means self-driving vehicles are going to be available anytime soon from now. Secondly, we have services like Google Stadia. Google Stadia is a platform that Google developed in order for us to stop downloading games and waiting for updates. You just click the way you click videos on YouTube, see the game live streaming, and then if you want to play, you just click a button and that's it. You start playing the game directly. Thirdly, because our download speeds are going to be so fast, it means that to change some of the data packs that you're buying right now, you can imagine with 1,000 gigabytes per second. That means if you're downloading a movie using the 4G speeds right now, you take about 6 minutes to 4 minutes maybe to download the whole thing. But then with 5G, you would do that in anything like 4 seconds. Fourthly, Safaricom said you had to have a 5G capable device in order for you to test those 5G speeds. So it means we are basically going to have to change our phones very soon. If not change our phones, they said you can actually buy a 5G router from Huawei. You know that Huawei is our best dealers in terms of routers and Wi-Fi. So you can buy those ones, and then you can use those to connect to the internet instead of buying a new phone because of the 5G network. Speaking about the phones that are 5G enabled or 5G capable right now are really expensive. In fact, the cheapest one is the Oppo Reno 5, which is around 40,000 Kenya shillings, quite cheap. But anyway, we're still hoping that as time progresses, these phones are going to become more and more cheaper, because right now we have 4G phones that are around 10,000 Kenya. Also on the phone issue, our phone's battery technology will also have to change. This is basically because of the 5G signals. I watched Marquez from MKBHD testing the 5G network, and he said that his phone he was testing using the Samsung Galaxy S10. He said the phone was unexpectedly heating up, especially at the back side of the phone, and this was due to the fact that he was using the 5G signals. And at the same time, if you're going to use the millimeter waves, of which Safaricom said they were going to do that, then your phone will really have hassle between changing from 4G to 5G, because the millimeter waves are very, very crucial. You need to be very, very close to those transmitters in order for you to be able to enjoy those speeds. And each time you get blocked by anything, say a building or even a tree, or even when it starts raining, it will automatically change to 4G. So that shifting from 5G to 4G all the time makes the phone struggle a little with the signal, and most of the time your battery will start to experience a lot of stress, and in the end you'll end up losing a lot of battery life. But anyway, that's not an issue, because I also watched Aaron from Mr. Who's the Boss, and he said that there's a new battery technology that's about to change our phone's battery for the good. And I think this would be a potential for the 5G network, or for the 5G capable devices. This is because right now we're using the lithium ion batteries, and the new battery technology is to use the solid state batteries, which are more efficient and they have a long-lasting lifespan of up to 10 to 8 years, as compared to the ones that we are using right now that have a life duration of around 2 to 3 years before they start becoming unusable again. I have left the link for the 2 videos in the description below in case you want to watch them. So Safaricom said they were going to transmit the 5G waves using 3 different ways. Number 1, they are going to use the low band, the mid band, That's number 2. And number 3, the millimeter waves. The low band waves are going to be used to cover countrywide so that they can reach areas that are remote and rural areas that do not have any connection, or maybe they have the 4G connection that wants to be upgraded. So these low band waves are 20% faster than 4G. That's how they're going to do it. Now the mid band are going to be used in the metropolitan areas, counties like Nairobi, Nakuru, Mombasa. They're going to experience those, and they're using those mid band which require you to be very close to the transmitter. But we all know that towns are capable of doing this because they have transmitters all over those areas, so it's going to be easier to upgrade those using 4G to 5G. And then we have the millimeter waves. Millimeter waves are very crucial because you need to be very close to the transmitter, and anytime you go away from the transmitter you lose the connection. So they said they're going to transmit millimeter waves in open areas and also in towns where they're very congested, because it's kind of ideal. So now that the 5G is available, the areas which you can go ahead and try out the 5G network is Nairobi. That's part of Nairobi, not the whole of Nairobi city, Nakuru, and parts of Kisii, parts of Kisumu, and that's pretty much everything. So this is a big leap forward for Safaricom, and even Airtel have been having talks with Nokia to enable them to bring 5G also in Kenya, because it's a potential for them. So you have to wait and see how it will work out. Of course, I'm very sure Safaricom's 5G is going to be faster, 100% sure. So 5G is a potential here in Kenya. It's really happening, but we all have to give it some time for it to grow and see if it's really going to work out as 4G, and also see if you're going to see a drop in the prices of the 5G capable devices. So thanks for watching. My name is Caleb. This is Caleb Tech. Do subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Stay safe.